The idea for these books came out of my lifelong passion for the natural world and my desire to share my knowledge and enthusiasm about it with my young readers. I've also got a great love for poetry and the fun of rhyme, and so it was great to have the opportunity to be able to use that in these books. The aim of them is partly to make reading fun. The rhyme invites readers to join in with the text. These books are full of information. The illustrations, although they're very beautiful and very bright and very attractive for young readers, are also absolutely scientifically accurate. And when I wrote these books as rhyming texts, I imagined them as books to be shared, that parents could take complete delight in reading to their children. If you like animals, you'll like these books. Most children's books that feature animals feature a very limited number of different species. On this planet right now, there are at least 6 million different species of living thing. So my aim with Animal Surprises was to share a greater variety of that fantastic biodiversity with young readers. One of the most fabulous things that the natural world can give us is a capacity to be eternally surprised. I had loads of fun writing the word bird, playing around with the rhymes and playing around with the biology of the birds. So the aim of that book really is to create a read that's fun, that invites readers to join in, to shout out the words, for it to be a really, really interactive book. So I'm hoping that it will encourage readers to look at the world around them. And birds are our most accessible wildlife. So I'm really hoping that readers will be motivated to take up their binoculars and go out into the countryside, into city parks and gardens and discover birds for themselves. There are so many beautiful habitats in the sea as there are on land. There are jungles of seaweed, there are coral reefs, there are wide open blue deserts in the middle of the ocean. And we know so little about what's in our oceans, which cover 2/3 of our planet. So what I want to do really with this book is to inspire a new generation of marine biologists and scuba divers who can go out into the blue and make their own fabulous discoveries. Abbie Cameron, who's illustrated these books, is a new illustrator and she's absolutely wonderful. She has done the most fabulous job because she's managed to do illustrations that are absolutely zoologically accurate and spot on, but they're also warm and friendly and bright and really, really appealing to young readers. She has a great eye for a page. She has a lovely design eye. So every page looks beautiful and invites readers in. Oh, she's a genius.
So once I've got my black outline drawings, I'll scan those in and put them in Photoshop, and then I like collecting textures, so I'll scan things, so I'll render them in Photoshop with like different textures. I'll then print them out again and paint back into them. I like softening the lines and adding even more texture and definition, and then I'll go into Photoshop one more time for a final clean up, and I'll add the text and everything and assemble all the different layers.
I'd really love to do some more books in this series. I've so enjoyed this combination of information and playing around with rhyme and Abbie's wonderful, wonderful illustrations. I'd really like to do a reptile one next, and of course with the natural world there's an inexhaustible supply of material.